Okay, everybody, Stephen Key, I'm back. And I've got my good friend Marc on again. I can't get rid of this guy. He just keeps on coming back. Marc, thank you very much for
my pleasure.
For the good content, but the no BS. It seems like people are really enjoying it. In fact, everybody's watching this video. If you like what he's doing, give a thumbs up. Comment. I want to see you guys comment if you want me to keep on bringing Marc back. There we go. Okay, here we go.
But if you don't comment also.
I want people, because I know people are commenting now. They like that you're honest. They like that you're just cutting to it. You're not feeding them any stuff. But I want the audience to tell me. You guys tell me what you want Marc to do next. Put it down below. Okay, here we go. Marc.
Venture capitalist Marc Portney. He's brought hundreds of products to market.
I guarantee that you have at least one item in your house that I was responsible for.
The second he's convinced of a product, he'll invest.
You see a lot of ideas, don't you?
I do.
You do. How do you pick the winners?
How do I pick the winners? Wow, that's a side swipe right off the top. That's a really good question, actually. I mean, I tell you all the time. I mean, out of 300, I probably have 299 no's. So I'm very particular. And what I look for is, and I say this a lot. So if this is a duplicate of other times that I've said it, I apologize ahead of time. But I go 50% inventor and I go 50% invention. Okay, so it could be the craziest idea in the world and fantastic, but at the same time, if the inventor is really out of his bird, I'm not gonna go with it, because my dance card's pretty full, and I don't want to. I really don't have the luxury of being able to be with somebody who's going to drive me crazy. So it's 50% inventor, 50% invention.
But at the end of the day, you're going to invest time. You both are probably going to invest some money. So how do you pick that one? Is it your gut? Do you do a test? Do you talk to your grandmother? What do you do? How do you know?
I wish I could talk to my grandmother. She's gone a long time. I would do anything to say something to her, but she can't help me on this one. It's my gut. I mean, a lot of it is my gut. I understand the marketplace. I understand what's a zero. I understand what's a hero. So I would have to say, yeah, it's probably my gut. But just to correct something that you said just before, we won't put in money. I will put money. I will put the money in. Okay. That's something that you need to know. The reason why I'm so picky is because I put my money where my mouth is. So not only am I going to be investing time is money, but at the same time, I will invest the hard dollars it takes to manufacture it, or all of the different things that person is going to need to get it to over the hump and into the marketplace. So is it a licensing deal? It could be. Is it a venture? Will we venture together? Yeah, it all depends on the inventor at that point. And just to let you know, Stephen, this is a hot off the press. I am just signing a licensing deal from something I've gotten from these interviews over the past 2 weeks. I am doing a licensing deal with an inventRight student. Yep, I am.
All right. Well, that's good to hear. You guys, you just heard it. These interviews are working. He's looking at your stuff. He's picky. He's already told you he's extremely picky. So we're talking about picking that winner, though. How did you know that one? Was there something about it? Was it the presentation? Was it the attitude of the inventor? You say it's really important. You know you want a large market. I know you want consumables. That's really hard to do. You'd already talked about that last time. Is it the price point? Is it the markup? Is it the margin? What is it?
This gentleman came to me. He was very hat in hand. He had told me that he has never shown this item to anyone. Now, whether he's bullshitting me or not, that remains to be seen. Okay. But at least he was smart enough to tell me that he didn't show it all around town, that he was showing it to me and me only, because he was nervous. Okay. So I went, I researched it. It was patented. I looked for like items. I did everything I could to try to check out the legitimacy. It's a very crowded space, which is very unlike me, but this item performs, and when the deal is inked, I'll be happy to share it very happy to share it. But right now it's not inked yet, so I'm not really going to tell anybody what it is, only for protection of him more than me. But
the reason why I'm asking this because I brought on someone that we haven't posted the interview yet, and they have a formula, and I wanted to know what your formula was, and I want to get your opinion on this. This person said, look, I don't ask my friends and family anymore because they're going to tell me they love it. Okay, that doesn't do me any good. They're doing a survey. They might do, what is it called? What are those surveys online?
Focus group?
It's kind of a focus group, but it could be a survey. I think it's called, I don't know, monkey something. What is it called?
I don't know, man.
Okay, there's probably a lot of them, but it's a survey, focus group type. They even do a splash page. They might do one page, 3D rendering. It's not the real deal. Price point, see people click on it. They might look at reviews on Amazon. They're gathering all this information, but they're really testing the waters a little bit. Do you ever do that?
I do, but I do it in my own way. So what I did with this person is I went online, I checked it out. I went on uspto.gov. I tried to take a look at it that way, the best that I could. And then I looked up a potential name that I had for it already, and the guy was really, really humble, really, really great. And, the other thing that happens is I help an inventor, and they're out in the middle of the ocean, and they're so humble and appreciative. And then I swim in with them towards shore, 10 feet from shore. They get off my back, they kick me in the balls, and then they swim the rest of the way. So you got to remember where you come from, Stephen. And that's when people write to me questions, what's your one biggest piece of advice for everyone? It doesn't have to be an inventor. It could be an entrepreneur. And I always say the same thing. Never forget where you come from. And it is so funny because when you go on like something like American Idol and they come on and they're just so happy and appreciative to sing for them and, oh, just like me and love me and turn me into a star. And then the minute they become a star, guess what happens? I only want green M&Ms in my freaking bowl. I only want to drink out of a stainless steel straw. Get the fuck out of here. So my point is, remember where you come from. It's half the battle for guys like me. I mean, because I am who I am, and I'm telling you straight, a lot of the other people, they may take you, even if you're an asshole, because they're just trying to soak you for a few grand so that, oh yeah, you look great in those slacks. Oh, fantastic, because they're trying to get you to write a check. I don't want you to write a check. I want to see what the goddamn item is so that I can do business with you. That's really what the key to this whole thing is. I know you want a better answer, like how do I see it coming through the door? But I do. I see it coming through the door. As fast as I know that it's a winner, is as fast as I know that it's not for me. I won't say loser because it's just not for me.
So you're basically doing some background check. You want to make sure that inventor is workable. He's going to be transparent. He's going to be helpful. He's going to be part of your team. You also want to make sure you maybe do a little IP check to make sure maybe owns what he says he owns. That makes sense. But there really isn't any, I want everybody to hear this. No one has a crystal ball, do they?
No, I've got as many losers as I do winners. I mean, the bottom line is you got to be right one time. If I'm right once, I make an absolute fortune for me and for the inventor. So the other 10 that didn't quite work out, like I see a lot of comments on these. This is funny, man. I get to write a lot, there's a lot of comments that say, hey, did anybody show Marc Portney an item that stunk or that didn't do well? Hey, no shit, Sherlock. Of course there's an item that I've invested in that didn't do well. Anybody who says that they invested in something or everything that they invest in does well is lying. Okay. So when you say those kind of comments, I'm so entertained by them. Keep commenting, guys. I love it. I really do. I try to answer as many as I can. So if you want to have some back and forth and have some fun, please comment. I enjoy it.
So if you're going to play this game, you're going to come up with some winners, some losers. You only need one winner to take care of all the ones that maybe didn't make it. That's the name of the game, you guys. All right, yes. Marc, your information is down below. People ask, how do I get a hold of Marc? It's down below. Touch, what is it? Go over the name of the title of this show, and all this information is below it. So make sure.
MarcPortney.com. MarcPortney.com.
That's even better.
You could scroll. You could do whatever you want. marcportney.com. There's a submission part, and
right.
Submit. I'll take a look at it. It may be a couple days, but I look at it myself. So sorry, I'm a little bit behind on this shit because they're coming in hand over fist. But I will put my eyeballs on it. I will put my eyeballs on it.
All right. Hey, everybody, thanks for watching. Subscribe, follow. I don't care what you do, but tell your friends. Stephen Key here. Marc, thanks a lot.
My pleasure, Stephen.
There's a great idea in each of us. But it's truly magical to see it come to life. Sharing your creativity with the world has never been easier. We can help.